Today we're going to discuss why I don't like Toywiz and I think its owner is a scumbag. It's a show and tell and a story. Let's check it out.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
So, Toywiz, widely known. I started going there back in 94 when it was Wizard World. This place is established in New York, and they've been around since nearly the very beginning of Magic the Gathering. They were having some of the first tournaments in my whole town area, whatever you want to call it. They were involved with The Wizard, the comic price guide. They were also involved with InQuest magazine, with printing it. And, these are some major publications that are, were worldwide, dealing with Magic back in the day. One of the only ones out there, as a matter of fact. Respectable, I guess, they're respectable in that they were there from the beginning. But, the owner, that guy... Okay, let me tell you a story. So I've been buying there since forever. Back in like 2006, 2007, something like that, I was buying older cards and older packs, and over time, look, the prices went up, whatever. I didn't pay attention to it much, but it seemed that every time I'd go in after I'd buy some old packs, that the price would, after a couple of times, the price would be all of a sudden higher. $60, now the pack is $80, Anyway, eventually they got in 5 of these from a collection. PSA 10 Arabian Nights packs. And this came from the Nocenti break. I believe it is on YouTube. So this has a provenance, this pack, okay? There was 5 of them. I bought one for $1,200. At the time, that was twice as much as they were costing anywhere else. They were $600 anywhere else. So I paid through the nose for a PSA 10 pack. I was able to sell it on eBay, and I made a good amount. Now, I wanted to buy another pack. I went in there for the second of, the group of 5. He wanted $1,800. Well, okay, let's not say he wanted, because the guy who works there, it wasn't his stuff. So he called the owner and he asked, and the owner wanted $1,800. Fine. $600 more, but whatever. I did okay on eBay. I could buy it. I bought it. That's this pack. I got my money together. I even spoke to, a couple people. There was one other person interested in one of the packs at that price. I'm like, this is kind of like a no-brainer, And over time, it's going to be valuable, so on and so forth. But when I go back and I ask for it, now the owner, the guy at the store calls the owner again, and he comes back, he shakes his head, and he's like... he's being weird about it. He wants $2,400. I didn't buy it. I know I should have bought it because those prices are cheap compared to nowadays. But, when a store has a ticketed price, or when you buy something for a price and you come back in to buy the same thing, or you're like, here, I want this, and then the price changes. Based on your demand, my demand, okay? I'm the only one buying all this old product and old stock that had been sitting there for years, okay? So based on my demand, he marked up the price to more than double of what it was originally. So I don't know what type of business practices those are, but that's pretty shitty if you ask me. And look, this is not the only time they've screwed me over, okay? My brother, let's just say, like Magic can play off of people who are, who have an addictive personality, okay? And look, that was my brother. That's a lot of people who open Magic the Gathering packs, and they took advantage of him. He would bring in cards to buy more boxes, and you all know that that's just like a downward spiral of grinding into nothing, right? And when he would bring in the cards, he'd bring in his box, and they'd pick out stuff. Oh, I want the Mana Crypt. Oh, I want the Ren and 6, and then ignore other stuff. If you were doing it properly, if you were doing it, if you actually cared what the person had, or anything like that, you'd take the low end, you know? So that just shows that they were taking advantage of someone who is unprepared. I went in there with a buy list of some low end stuff, nothing crazy, and they tried to give me a third of what Card Kingdom would have given me. So, just saying, Toywiz, real scummy type of LGS. There are better LGSs out there. And look, I know a lot of LGSs do this, but be upfront about it, be honest, and that's all that matters. Don't change prices. And, you know, there's a couple of practices that you could do that, you know, that will just make you stand a cut above the rest. Let's just leave it at that. Remember to like and subscribe. I know, it's not a positive video today, but it happens. Remember to like and subscribe. Check out my Patreon channel memberships. If you're going to buy any cards today, remember to use my TCG Player affiliate link in the description and up here in the QR code. We have War to Spark repacks. Email me at dualbrainmtg@gmail.com or check out the commercial after this for more information. Otherwise, take care and have a lovely day. Peace!
That's it, man. Game over, man. Game over. What the fuck are we gonna do now? What are we gonna do?
Maybe we could build a fire, sing a couple of songs, huh? Why don't we try that?
Thank you.